Hello and welcome to the Transparency Transforms YouTube channel with yours truly, Luis Miro. Thank you for stopping by. This video is not a part of the devotional series that I've been doing on different topics. This is a standalone and it may turn into a series, but it has to do with in the area of recovery. And recently, a friend of ours asked the question on Facebook, what should she talk about, share at a recovery group? And I want to share with you my answer, which originally it was going to be a blog. And I still may type this out and put it in the blog site, but I also wanted to vlog about it. And so, and I talked about testimonies, right? Testimonials. They're useful, and we need testimonies. They remind us of where we once were. They reaffirm where we are today, and then they reestablish our steps for a new tomorrow. So once again, testimonies are useful to remind us of where we were. They reaffirm where we are today, and then they reestablish our steps for a new tomorrow. Testimonies also encourage and build hope in the one sharing it, but then also they build hope and encourage the one that is listening to it. Now, I get ready because I'm about to shift gears in regards to testimonies, and please do not hear what I am not saying. Testimonials are needed and they are scriptural. That being said, if all we have is a testimony of where we were and not where we are today, and more importantly, where we are heading to, where we are going, our steps for the future, our goals and such, then I believe we have missed the essence of recovery. You see, the very word recovery denotes an ongoing process. Though I personally do not agree with the declaration, hello, my name is Luis and I am a, you fill in the blank. And though I disagree, I can understand and somewhat appreciate the reasoning behind said declaration. But that declaration refers to who I was, and where I am is still who I was. Did that make sense? So back to the testimonials. Lamentations chapter 3 talks about the mercies of the Lord being new every morning. Morning by morning, the hymn writer wrote, new mercies we see, all that we've needed, thy hand, referring to God, has provided. Great is God's faithfulness to us all. Morning by morning. Recovery is a process. And here's a word we often don't hear, but sanctification is a process, a step by step process. The journey of a Christian is one big process. And as one who struggled with opiate addiction, learning how to be a recipient of God's forgiveness is a process. Learning how to be a recipient of man's forgiveness, has been a process. And I won't even attempt to go down the long processes of learning how to forgive oneself. We'll leave that for another video time. There is a process of going from shame on me to shame off me for our past actions. I'll say that again. There's a process from going from the old saying, shame on me, shame on you, to shame off me for our past actions and decisions that we've made. Listen to Romans chapter 5, verse 5. Hope does not put us to shame because God's love has been poured out into our hearts through the Holy Spirit. Hope does not put us to shame. There's a process of living as a new creation. 2 Corinthians 5:17, anyone who is united with Christ gets a fresh start. He or she is created new. The old life is gone and a new life begins to flourish. I love that word new. Just like a new baby has to learn the processes of walking, it's the same for us all. We have to learn the process of how to live a new life. Now, this next one is a big one for me. Gratitude. Gratefulness must be a part of a person who is in the sobriety journey of life. Gratefulness must be a part of a person, whether or not you have gone through recovery, you're in recovery. If you've never experienced any issues or addiction, you're just a goody two shoes, good Christian. You still need gratitude. When we live life from the place of gratitude, it will change our entire outlook. A paradigm shift in our hearts, a paradigm shift in our minds, a paradigm shift in our souls. In Luke chapter 17, we read about 10 lepers who were healed by Jesus, but only one leper made the effort to return back to Jesus and say, thank you. Having an attitude of gratitude takes effort. People, places, and things can easily deter one's attitude of gratitude. It didn't matter if the others were going back or not. This one leopard, he went back. And because of that, we read about that today. All of that to say, yes, share your story. We all have stories. But more importantly, talk about the steps you took, the sweat of hard work, the tears of surrender you took, you poured out in order to get to where you are today. I end with this. The promise of recovery starts within the process of surrender. I'll say that again. The promise of recovery starts within the process of surrender. Hey, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and feel free to share this video with someone. Thank you so much and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.